Hello, this is Scott. I'll be doing some testing of some new gear that I got. Yeah, if you have any feedback as far as video quality, audio quality, please let me know. I will be playing Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis. I did this a couple of days ago, but the quality was kind of weird and I had some technical issues, so I am going to try it again. I've been doing some tweaking of the recording software and also the actual hardware scaler thing that I picked up. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully this stream will go well. If it does, then I'll go ahead and leave it up on our channel. Alright, so it's maybe a little taboo, but I'm actually going to turn the game to easy and give myself as many lives as I can. Alright. So the device that I'm testing out, you can maybe see from the description, is called the OSSC, the Open Source Scan Converter. And it does some weird things. It's made specifically to handle the signals that come out of old retro consoles and scales them in a different way than the FrameMeister does to give you a nice HD picture that will behave really well with your HD television. Now, the device is not made or intended to be manipulated for people that do streaming or YouTube videos, but I am on a quest to try to make that happen. Lots of other people have had some really good success with this device, so I'm giving it my own go and seeing if I can get it set up. So far, I think that I have it dialed in. About a year ago, I was lucky enough to get in on the run for HD Retrovisions component cables, but none of the capture devices that I had would recognize the native 240p signal coming out of those devices. So when I saw an opportunity to buy an open source scan converter a couple of months ago, I took the opportunity. It just showed up this week in the mail, and I'm pretty blown away at the granularity of the controls with this thing. It's quite remarkable. It's way over my head, so I don't necessarily know if I have the best settings enabled, but I feel really happy with how the recordings have looked, so I'll be curious to see how everything behaves in the stream. But what's nice is my Elgato little external capture device recognizes the signal that the scan converter puts out, whereas I couldn't get any cheapo upscalers to work appropriately. So it's pretty cool because this is my original Genesis I had as a kid, and I honestly think that it looks like I'm playing a ROM, but it's the native system, which is cool. It's also a pretty neat looking piece of software, or piece of hardware. It's kind of bolted together. I don't know, it feels very hobbyist. What's going on? I must have always hit that on accident. But the other night when I was playing this, I did very poorly in this game, so I'm hoping to redeem myself a little bit. I was really flustered by the technical issues that I was having. So I knew there's a pork chop in there. Whoop. Yeah, and we didn't get a chance to record a podcast this week, so since we don't have anything else releasing today, I figured it would be a good time to maybe put something out in case someone does want to hear my voice on a Friday. They've gotten accustomed to that. I did not have this game as a kid, and I wasn't even aware of it until, I don't know, I guess when I was an adult. I started trying to reminisce and collect and find hidden gems and whatnot. So, I don't know, sometime within the last 10 years I found out about this game. I was not a big Castlevania fan when I was a kid. Not because I didn't like it, I just never played it. I don't know. Never really gave it a chance. I would have loved it, because I do love it now. My friend Dustin, that co-hosts the podcast with me, he got me hooked on this series. I want to say it's probably his favorite series. I'm almost positive that's the case. So he's convinced me to play a bunch of Castlevania games, and he's right, I love them. I like a lot of Konami games from 8 and 16-bit eras, so no surprise, I guess, that I really like this. And also, I had a Genesis as a kid. I did not have a, as much as I like Super Nintendo, that's not the system that I had as a kid. I started with the NES and ended up getting a Genesis a couple years later for Christmas. Well, my brother and I. It's like a family gift. So I love the idea that I can play a really good Castlevania game on console that I love. I'm using some extension cables I got off of eBay or Amazon to wrap all the way to my Sega. It's nice. It's like a 10-foot extension cable, and I don't notice any latency or anything. It's great. This guy starts to get cheap. We're gonna get to him before it gets cheap. Alright, sweet. Much better than the other night. I will say the posing in this game, it's not like I can't move left or right. I don't know. It's covered by the stats. Weakest part of this game is definitely the ability to pose after collecting the orb. I love the password system in this game, though. 4 symbols based on a grid like that. It's easy to write down. Not as complex as using the alphabet. Not as confusing as using an alphabet, where certain characters look the same. I love the effect in this. It's awesome. It just looks like wet. Like, it actually looks like water. I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to be at a lake when it's 100% still. It looks like glass, kind of like this does. I live in northern Ohio, so sometimes parts of Lake Erie, like in the Canadian part, can get to be glass like this. It's really cool. Alright, what's not cool is rising floors. Okay. When I picked up a copy of this game, I always played John Morris. I never even considered playing Eric Lecard, but I saw someone play it on YouTube not long ago. Forget exactly who, but they had mentioned that they said something like it's obvious to pick Eric with the spear. So I've tried that, and I wouldn't say it's obvious, but I certainly can see why people would prefer this character. He definitely helps in this boss, Eric that is, because John Morris has a whip, and I don't think it has as long of a reach, but It feels more proper Castlevania, I guess. I'll have to ask Dustin. I know he's given me an answer on... this is the one you gotta get close enough. Shoot. I know he's given me an answer on which he prefers between John and Eric as selectable characters. But I can't remember. Damn it. Getting out of rhythm. Gonna try to rush to the ball. Oh no, they don't go away. Well, that was a poor choice on my part. This is a double boss, so I'm not doing myself any favors by taking so much damage up front, because the next iteration is tougher. Big red dude. Not tough for today, I guess. Back-to-back mini-bosses. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Outside of this game. The Medusa heads are so crazy in this one. They have a much steeper peak and valley in their pattern. So it throws me off constantly, because I'm used to the NES games where they have a much shallower... I don't know, would you call that amplitude? Probably not, since it's related to any sort of audio, but I guess from a descriptive standpoint, I don't know. Alright. Getting close. Yeah, the other night I only made it to the third stage and then couldn't get past the boss. So I'm hoping to have a better performance tonight. Don't know if I would have liked to switch weapons there. So far, even though I'm new to Castlevania, I have over the last several years played a decent bit of them. But the only one I've actually, or two I've completed, are the Lords of Shadow newer games, which is pretty embarrassing. Those are the only ones I've been able to finish. Lord of Shadow 2 I really did not care for, but the first one I really liked a lot. That was a pretty fun God of War clone hack and slashy game. But so far out of the ones I've played, I think Rondo of Blood is my favorite, the PC Engine game. You can get it on Virtual Console, and I have it as an unlockable on the Vita. The Castlevania Chronicles X is a remake of Rondo of Blood, and you can unlock Rondo of Blood, the original version, in that game. Whoa. That's an awesome power. Oh, and I got rid of it. Oh, I think I just screwed myself. Oh, maybe not. Alright, sweet. Ugh, that was rough. Had the timing wrong there. But, yeah, even though Rondo of Blood's my favorite so far, between the three on the NES, the Super Nintendo, Castlevania 4, and this one, I really like all of those for the most part. 2's been the one I've probably played the least. just because I don't want to go through some of the more tedious things. I love the music in 2, though. But I've watched people play through 2. It's funny, my favorite playthrough I've seen is the Giant Bomb guys played through it. And they didn't realize it at the time, or not until maybe later in the stream. They were using the guide Colin Moriarty made when he was really young. Just cool. Small world kind of thing. Should have known better. Something I noticed yesterday, or the other day, was if you look at my weapon, when I use it, it stays, I don't know, it like opens up as it comes back. And right here, I don't hit these skeletons until the weapon opens up and is on its way back to me. At least it was doing it the other day. Yeah, right there. Doesn't look like it's hitting it until the way back. I don't know, I guess I would have thought that was just purely animation and not have a function, but that little extra reach is, get down, nice. A little extra reach is helpful at times. Alright, now, I didn't have any trouble with this boss the other day, so we'll see if that holds true. So you gotta knock out his guts, and eventually it'll reveal his eye, and then I can just start wailing on his eye. Knock him down a little bit more, there we go. I love how he does wipe his eye, that's awesome. It's a cool little animation. God, sprites this big were just mind-boggling when I was a kid. A cool looking boss. Sweet. Not too bad at all. Weak. Sometimes when I switch between screens, the converter can get a little weird. And it'll lose signal periodically. I've heard with the Frame Meister that can be a huge issue. Because sometimes it'll have a, like on the PlayStation, it might render a cutscene in 480p or 480i, I think 480i. But the game would play at 240p, so when it changes a resolution that drastically, it can cause some major issues. And 240p is not really a standardization. It's actually just kind of a technical trick that made old game systems behave appropriately. In the 240p is what people call it in the gaming community. It's normally interpreted by TVs as 480i and interlaces it, even though it's actually a progressive signal. That's one of the interesting things about this converter that's different than the Frame Meister, is just how it uses that signal to actually put something together. So what'll happen with the Frame Meister is it'll wait and it'll render it'll take all the information that's coming in, and instead of trying to convert a 240p signal into a 480i, it will wait and fill up a full frame and then display that frame of information as a progressive signal. And it does it very quickly, so you have very little latency, and it puts out a up to 1080p signal from the little 240p signal that's coming out of the console. And what's different about this converter is, instead of filling up the information and then producing a full image, kind of like a flipbook, it actually manipulates each scan line and doubles that, and I guess my understanding is that's a much quicker process. So there's even less latency with the OSSC. But it's also not as versatile. It doesn't have HDMI out. You need to get a DVI to HDMI cable, and I needed to get SCART cable so I could have the audio go through the thing as well. I don't know, for my purposes. Also, the scan converter is it's a little cheaper, which is huge, and I don't need S-video support and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe I won't get through this boss. Yeah, I just really wanted to be able to take advantage of some cables that I bought that get the true RGB signal out of the Genesis and Super Nintendo without being modded. And this allows me to do that. And since I'm running through capture device and all of that, I wanted to minimize latency anywhere I could. It's been a pretty fun project. My biggest sources of information have been definitely My Life in Gaming on YouTube, and Bob at Retro RGB, that YouTube channel. The guys at HD Retrovisions, Steve and Nick, they're great. They've been very helpful. I picked up the scan converter from VideoGamePerfection.com. Took a while for the device to get produced, but it was well worth the wait. I say it went on sale mid-March, and I got it mid-May. And they do smaller batches. I think it helps. They're a small team, I believe, maybe just one or two guys. So it helps with their quality control to have smaller batches and stuff. Yeah, this guy was a bastard. And it shouldn't be. Especially not on this difficulty. Got cocky. But the equipment I ended up getting, I mean, it's totally overkill. But it's kind of fun. I guess it's like being a, I don't know, a fishing enthusiast or something, or gun enthusiast, or PC enthusiast. Sometimes overkill's fun. That's what I kept doing yesterday. I let myself get, or the other day, I let myself keep getting over to the edge too far and allowing myself to get knocked off. It's like winning in Soul Calibur and somebody ekes out a win against you on some crap. Oh, I thought I did it again. Man, I had a really good rhythm there for my first go. That's embarrassing. Oh. So close. And that's game over. Oh, no. I do think that it lets me continue right here at the boss fight, though. Look how crisp those pixels look. I don't know after the encoding through YouTube how that'll look, but if you put in just the regular yellow video cable, you can see a lot of fuzz around the edges of the pixels. And with the HD Retrovision cables, you don't. It's much cleaner, signal. My big problem is I'm kind of used to Castlevania 4, where I can whip diagonally in the air, or attack diagonally in the air. In this game, my feet have to be on the ground in order to attack at a diagonal up angle. If only I could have gotten one more stage before I got a game over. I have no idea how many stages are in this game. I'm gonna go with 7. I think Rondo of Blood had 7. I haven't even mentioned the music in this game. I absolutely love it. Castlevania has some. It's like Mega Man as far as old franchises that just have really consistently great music. Of course, a lot of Nintendo properties are like that, like Mario and Zelda. I mean, Metroid always had really cool sound design. I don't even want to know how many wall meets I've missed. Yeah, those Framemeisters are like $300 to $400 retail after the yen conversion. But I don't think that they're in production at the moment. I think they're going back into production. But at the moment they're not. So I want to say the aftermarket on them is... It's definitely north of 400, but I want to say maybe as close as 500 or 600, which is too much. The scan converter, after tax and shipping and all that, I think it was $260 or something, which is still a lot, but it was a... Oh, did I find a wall meet? but way more reasonable for my budget. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Just gonna duck down. There we go. This game definitely has a Genesis sound, but it's a little softer of a tone. Sometimes I think some Genesis games can be a little too harsh. I mean, I really love the tones available, but I did the same exact thing. But sometimes they can get a little harsh for me. I think a good example of the harshness would maybe be X-Men. I never played 2. I've heard that one's a better game. But I only played 1. And I remember that having some pretty harsh sound design. This Castlevania game has that jump mechanic where you need momentum or you'll jump straight up, even if you're hitting the D-pad. So, of course, I'm not going to be able to do it on cube, but that's what's been happening as I've been trying to... That was so lucky. As I've been trying to make this jump. That's right. Oh my gosh. I hate when I freak out and then just start button mashing. Or that. This part should not be giving me this much trouble. These respawning skeletons are a real pain. I guess I shouldn't be neglecting those gems. Yeah, I wonder if this is the first game that uses these gems as currency instead of hearts. Although I think the hearts have a different purpose in Simon's Quest, number 2. I can't believe I let myself do this again. Gosh, I got lucky there. God, oh, that was so lucky. I had the issue right there where I felt a little stuck. Hey JJ, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. If you don't mind, how does the stream and the audio balance seem to you? Are the sound effects delayed? I was having a latency issue with OBS, and I think I had it corrected as far as recording is concerned, but I'm not sure if it fixed streaming. Well, thank you for putting that platform there, Konami. Damn it. I was banking on the spokes a little bit, but I think the spokes are just 100% aesthetic. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Glad it all seems to be going good. Oh no. I think I'm toast. Can I go back? Nope. Hey, if it looks good on a mobile phone, it's... I don't know the LG 90. I'm kind of a phone nerd. Off the top of my head, I don't know which one that is. I'm playing this on the Genesis I had as a kid. And I've used some different gadgets to get it to look as good as possible. My goal is to make it look like I'm playing on an emulator. And I think I'm really close to that effect. It's been a hobbyist quest of mine, I guess. But it's been pretty fun. I've seen a lot of YouTubers that I really like talking about this stuff. Ooh. Yeah, so this is an authentic cart, and shoot, I wonder how to get through that. Yeah, with just some scalers and stuff working together. And the device I'm using to broadcast is the Elgato HD60. Ooh, that was lucky. Had a nice shot and then neglected to pay attention to the jump. I'm at 4.9. That's encouraging. Yeah, what's crazy is my brother and I thought that our Genesis died. My mom was going to throw this away, and I'm like, you know, the shell looks good. Maybe I'll get some new parts and whatnot. And I just got a new AC adapter, and it worked totally fine. It was just our power brick that went bad. But the power jack's a little loose. So we thought maybe something got knocked loose over time and we needed to solder some stuff, and nope, just a new power adapter fixed everything. So then that sent me down the rabbit hole, trying to make it look really nice. Yeah, to each their own. It's definitely a neat system, but I can understand someone not liking it. Yeah, hitback is the worst. It's brutal in Castlevania. It's not that bad in this game, actually. But in Rondo of Blood and the first three, it's brutal. Is there any other benefit to killing these guys? Not just losing health, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to hit on this guy. I have no idea. I'm better at more quick-based platformers than like these deliberate ones. So Contra or Mega Man or whatnot. Or maybe Mario more than Mega Man. Mega Man's still a little bit more deliberate. But this game, you're really locked into your animation. Once you commit, that's what you're doing. I completely agree. All day I'll take a Genesis or a Super Nintendo over, I guess, yeah, the PlayStation 1 era. That's 64, Saturn, and you said Xbox, the original? I think that's what you meant by Xbox One. Yeah, I prefer this over that as well. Over PlayStation 2, even though that is a much bigger library, but I don't know. I like these 2D games a whole bunch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy. Yeah, but it's funny, specs are clearly not everything. But it's easy to get focused on that stuff. Because games definitely get better over time, but I think too many people draw that correlation between good and high specs. I do not know if we're going to see Stage 5. It's crazy. I can get pinned here on the side, but I can't hit him. Man, it's just brutal. I have to hit him up. And if I'm standing on one of those platforms, I hit either too high or too low. Typically when these older games freeze up on even like your NES or your 3DS, typically what happens is the developers were trying to put as much information on the screen as possible. So, for example, the regular NES had a limit of, I think, 8 individual sprites on the screen at a time, and some of those things would be environmental, some were enemies, some were your sprite. And to add more than 8 things on the screen, what they would do is try to sometimes alternate frames that would display things, which is why you would get flicker. But because they were pushing the hardware to its max and having to do tricks to make it display more information, sometimes they went a little too far, and the CPUs couldn't necessarily keep up with the information they were requesting for it to spit out. And the reason that your 3DS has that exact problem is because they need this software to run at particular clock speeds relative to the information that's being given, or else maybe it would run too fast. And on the 3DS, sorry, I'm just really close to winning. And on the 3DS, they're actually trying to make the game think it's running on an old NES through emulation. So since the software thinks that it is registering certain CPU cycles, it also behaves the same way as an original system would. But if it's completely freezing, I have no idea. But that's why you would get maybe slowdown. It's because the 3DS is still trying to behave exactly like these old consoles, so the software will work appropriately. because older computers, it's pretty funny, they would utilize the clock speed limits to gauge how things would move on the screen. And as soon as you would introduce a much faster processor, software would behave in really weird ways. It's not like the environment today where a lot of times CPUs can just handle more than... Nice. Can handle more than is needed, so you use different... oh, crap. Different languages to... Oh, that sends me backwards. Alright. Different languages to tell the hardware, or the software what to do with the hardware. It's not as hardware dependent. God damn it. So, that dust makes my controls backwards. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about the jump. That one is am I supposed to use this? Will this make my attacks more powerful? Let myself get handcuffed. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was a bit of a rambly response. I was trying to play the game too, and I can get wordy just in general. Ugh. Is that game over? Game over? It is. What do I have here? I think I'm going to switch to Gunstar Heroes. I'm going to leave this stream up just in case. I'm going to try something. I think it'll work if I just switch games. So give me just a second, and I will try to get Gunstar Heroes going. Okay. That's a good start. I was hoping that maybe a quick swap of the carts would give me enough time with the scaler. I think it did. Alright. Let me know if Gunstar Heroes has any different sound balances or anything like that. Okay. It looks like that did something. I have like a slightly gray border now around the screen. That's okay. I'm going to do... you know what? I think I'm going to leave this stock. I think I can change difficulty. Yeah. I'm going to leave this at normal. Oh, they can't hit me when I use the jump charge. I did not know that. I will remember that. I love Castlevania Bloodlines. I will continue to be playing that game. I may stream it again sometime. I would love to play this game multiplayer. I've always done free shot, but where I differ is my starting weapon. I tend to like the chaser because I can be a little bit more erratic. Gunstar Heroes is really fun. If you're not a Genesis fan, so I'm not going to recommend it real heavily. But if you ever start to dabble with Genesis, it is available on the 3DS. It's a wild game as far as lots of action, really cool sprite work. This really shows the difference between the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. The Super Nintendo wouldn't be able to handle this many things on the screen at the same time, but the Super Nintendo could display so many more colors on the screen at the same time that normally I think Genesis games don't look as good as Super Nintendo games. But I think this is the case where I'd be surprised to see the Super Nintendo do this one really well. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. This boss reminds me of Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Yeah, first boss in that game. Yeah, I've never been able to beat this game. I've gotten to the end boss, and I just cannot beat him. You know what? I'm gonna leave this huge flurry of bullets. JJ, if you have any Super Nintendo games, let me know. I do have a good handful of Super Nintendo games, and the scaler works with that as well. Yeah, I spent the time to set up profiles in OBS. Set up profiles in OBS specifically for the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, because they spit out a slightly different resolution. Actually, I don't know if resolution's the right way. Playable area, like the overscan estimations are different. Oh yeah. Swoop to me, Johnny. Oh wait, do you mean no, you don't see it on the eShop? I could have sworn I had it on the 3DS. I'm pretty sure it even has like a 3D scaler. Like did you ever play any of those 3D classics? Like Kirby's Adventure? Frickin' Urban Champion, what a garbage. I think Kid Icarus has one of those. But this game, I'm pretty sure, has a 3D done to it. Bees. Bees. Absolute love-hate relationship. I'm severely allergic, but they are important creatures, and honey is delicious. Oh, you said gun... I know you're on your phone. Gunman Clive 1 and 2 is what I think you're asking. Yes, I have. Those games are incredible. I did a review on our channel a few years ago on Gunman Clive, and the video did really well, and I sold a bunch of copies, I think, because it was like $2, and the game's incredible. So I did like a 2-minute video explaining that it's awesome and you should play it, and I have so many comments on the video that are like, oh, I saw this video and picked it up, or thank you, I watched this review and instantly bought it, or even though it was a 2-minute video, I've had some people say that they bought it during the review. I need to get underneath it, I think. Maybe not. I'm assuming, since you're asking, you had a chance to play Gunman Clive 1 and 2. Which one did you like better? Alright, sweet. I don't know which one I prefer between 1 and 2. They're so similar, but so different. There's so many homages to games in both of those. Yeah, man, honey's awesome. Where I live in northern Ohio, it's really common to have people that do their own bee farming. So actually, I use raw honey that's locally sourced as allergy medicine, because it has a lot of the pollen and stuff in it that's in my area that has me act up with allergies, and that gives me enough of an exposure to it that I can actually help my body tolerate it better. Because allergic reactions are just your immune system misidentifying a protein. So if you're used to it, your body stops looking at it as a threat. Oh, sweet. Hey, that's awesome. Glad I could help. That was one where Gunman Clive, I just wanted people to know about that game. I love the homages to like Star Fox in the second one. The gameplay just changes at times that I was not expecting. Man, so I'm shooting a bunch of stars, and that's a little misrepresentative of all the weapons that are available. I personally just like double stack stars because they're like homing devices. But you can have... Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button to collect that. You can have like fire and lasers and a machine gun, and you can mix and match weapons, which is pretty cool. If you see at the top, I have 2 green things, and that they're stacking. And I can select just one or the other. Like if I would collect that fireball right there, I would have heat-seeking fireballs. But they're not as powerful or as plentiful. Or you can switch it off and just have one or the other weapon engaged, which is amazing. For the time, that level of control was not very common. Especially not as quickly accessible as this game. Oh man, Contra 4 on the DS is so good. You are not kidding, it is so hard. I love that game though. It's really, the cool thing about the Contra 4 game is you can do that local play as local play co-op. And you only need 1 cart, I believe. God, that game's so badass. I had the original 3DS, but I sold that on eBay so I could upgrade to the new 3DS XL, the one that didn't come with a charger. So that's the one I have now. And I like it. It's bigger, so it's more comfortable. And the eye tracking works a bit better. I'm one of those crazies that... one of those crazy people that actually really likes the 3DS, or the 3D on the 3DS a lot, and I almost always use it. Wait, you started a Sega podcast, and we're the reason? Is that right, Sega stuff? That would be pretty amazing. Oh no, no. I couldn't remember how to jump across to the aisle. Oh yeah, I'll continue. I don't think there's limited continues in this game. I think you can just keep at it. Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong button to collect it. Now I'm really toast. Yeah, see how it's not stacked and I have this wimpy little crap gun? Uh-oh. I gotta tell you, it's like, so if I read that message correctly... Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm actually pretty flattered that we helped someone do that. I love podcasting, and I think everybody should do it if they want to. There's 7 billion people in the world, so there's a ton of listeners out there. Well, I'm certainly glad to play some Sega stuff for you. Earlier tonight, I was playing some Bloodlines. JJ, or Sega stuff, do you guys use the 3D? Alright. Alright, so here's my heat tracking fireballs. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. You know, that's all. I feel like I've paid it forward since you guys started from listening to us. The Retro League really inspired me to start. That, and I was listening to Critical Failure's Tiger Claw Radio. And Hemrock, who used to be on the Retro League podcast, wrote Alex an email with some tips for podcasting. And it just blew my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do that. That sounds like fun. I'm certainly glad that we could help make people want to make video game content out there, particularly podcasts. So I'm super biased. Podcasts are one of my favorite forms of media. Whoa, this is different. I gotta figure out how to jump across well. I know you can jump back and forth, I'm just forgetting how. Well, Sega stuff, I will, I'll be sure to stream more Sega stuff here in the near future. As a thank you, since you like Sega stuff so much. I was a Sega kid too. It's crazy, you see numbers of, like, that people have downloaded, but you don't know, I don't know, it feels really small, but you never know who's listening. It's really cool. Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit better with his pattern. I'm really being an idiot with picking up that fireball. But although, I don't know, I'm doing a little better, even though it's slow going with this thing. 3DS message with your eyes, that's too bad. I get it. That's most people have that experience. Oh, didn't expect that. Oh, I got it's like a double jump. Okay. Oh no, I got pinned. No, it's bad. Damn it, I was so close. you buy the games that people tend to hate? I don't know, maybe you just have different tastes than people. Oh, the homing laser. I absolutely adore the gaming community on YouTube and the podcast sphere. It's fun. So many of us played all the same games or didn't play some of the ones others did, and I don't know. I like it. It's a cool way to meet people and talk about stuff that isn't going to hurt feelings, like a video game preference. I should be using the jump. Yeah. I don't know if this gun's like Contra, where the laser sucks, but if you connect, it's really powerful. God, this game's awesome. No, no. Oh, I can jump. Oh my gosh. I feel like I should have known that. Oop. Sweet. Awesome. You're probably a really big fan of Dustin. That dude's an encyclopedia. Alright, a little bit better. Okay. That was brutal. God. I don't know how to... I'm getting better. I'll get past it eventually. You know what? I'm gonna not do the heat seeking and see if I can get do a better performance here. It's like the game knows I've been continuing. Oop. I gotta go to both. This fireball seems to be doing more damage than the laser did. Laser's a terrible... I don't know, girth? You'd think if it was that concentrated, it would... It's crazy. I can really manipulate the way that fireball goes. No! Damn it. Couple more tries. Definitely having a lot of fun with this one. Oh, yes! A wonderful combination. If I can get past this first guy reasonably. Oh, this gun's great. Yes. Alright. Alright. Man, that sucks. Can't believe you got... Man, you had your collection stolen? Dustin had that happen to him. He got robbed and lost a ton of his games. Most I've had my car broke into and stuff stolen out of it a few times. I had a camera stolen, and I did have a CD collection stolen in high school, but most of those were burned. The only problem was I had to put a lot of time to burn a lot of those and put those together, but nothing like video game collections or anything. Oh, there's another iteration? Damn it. Yes. Alright, that's gotta be... No! So do I have to be every iteration I've seen? Jeez, I don't know. Come on, come on. This has to be the final. Although there was one other version. God damn it. Oh my goodness. I think I might give this one more try, and then maybe I'll switch to a different Sega game. Give this one more go. This is a long boss fight. Jeez. Yeah, it's one thing if you lose like replaceable things, but collections of stuff, it's brutal to lose that stuff. Terrible. Oh no, I think I missed my boat. I must have been playing this on easy last time. I don't remember this boss fight taking this long. But I do remember these bosses. Keep letting my stuff or self get jammed like that. So I'm losing just tremendous amounts of health points all at once. Oh, come on. Whoa, no! Wait, why did that happen? Okay, I'll take it. I could have sworn I'd beat 4 iterations before, but I guess not. I really enjoy Cave Story. I've not played Cave Story on the 3DS though. I have it on Steam. The remake that came out on Steam has one of my favorite video game songs of all time. I don't know the name of it, but it's the title screen. I think that version of the music is also selectable in the Wii version of Cave Story. I think a lot of people forget that not the Wii U, but the Wii had Cave Story. And it was like a special version. I cannot believe I've made it this far. It was looking bleak there. Sergeant Slaughter over there. Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to be able to get on top of that? Maybe not yet. Oh, you can hit them out and they can drop. Alright. I'm pretty sure last time I played this, I had it set to easy. Set to normal. A lot of these old games, easy is a misleading label. There are a lot of games from late 80s and early to mid 90s that I cannot beat on easy. I think I'm pretty decent at these old games, at least after practice, but some I just cannot beat. Whoops. I should say I can be decent, not I am. I got it in me. Got the talent, kid. Alright. I think I'm going to leave this combination alone. Unless we come up with something sweet. I think it's really great that this game lets you choose the stages at the beginning, too. Yeah, I'm glad you stuck around despite the... I started this show because of old stuff. And Tony joined because he wanted to talk about new stuff. Seems like a good gimmick. Yeah, we, Dustin and I still make a... I don't know, we still tend to play a lot of old games. I like new game news, but things are still really, really fun to play. Dustin's got a hell of a collection when it comes to some obscure titles. Over the next couple of years, we'll have a lot of retro stuff still to go. Oh no! Alright. A little bit of a voice sample in there. That's pretty incredible Sega stuff. It means a lot that, I mean, 2011, that's crazy. 6 years, wow. Oh, you know what? I bet I need to use the slide better against this guy. I'm absolutely loving Oh, never mind. This didn't send me back to where I thought it did. I thought it took me right to the beginning of the boss. Castlevania Bloodlines did that. You'd continue, and it would take you right back to the last checkpoint. They were pretty liberal with their checkpoints, which is cool. Yeah, the neat thing about retro gaming is so many people are still into it. So there's a lot of cool... There's always something happening related to it. Whether a new game comes out that's inspired by it, or... I don't know why I missed that earlier. No, never played Astro Strike. I was sad when the Azure Drake got retired in Hearthstone, but that's about all I know related to Azure. What kind of game is Astro Strike? I'm picturing like an Ace Combat style game. Alright, now we gotta get through Sergeant Slaughter. I gotta remember to... Oh, I can go down. Alright. Let's see if he can hit me from up there. Oh no! Damn it. Oh, it didn't kill me. Okay. Whoa! I can throw him. That's incredible. Oh, sweet! That's way more like Sergeant Slaughter than I thought. Come on. He's gonna get me. Don't. Okay. Sweet. Oh, Sega stuff. I would love to have a CRT that has component inputs. That's like a dream of mine. Uh-oh, I just stepped on my cable. We still good? We're still good. Alright. Got another gem. Hell yeah. I've had a PVM, a Sony PVM pulled up on eBay and in my cart a few times now, but have not quite pulled the trigger. So far, I'm happy with how things are. I do have a CRT that I've gotten a guest room, which is really fun to still have because a lot of my friends, like, they're not really into video games, but everyone remembers them. So I have a CRT available so that I can get Duck Hunt going. Everybody loves Duck Hunt. We've manipulated into adult versions. We've usually come up with some silly rules related to drinking beer. I really like Mega Man X, but I've never beaten that game. I really need to take the time to do that. I got a great deal on it at a video game store. There was a weekend where, it's not in business unfortunately anymore here in town, but they had this insane Guitar Hero Rock Band, like double store credit deal, and I was like, screw this, I haven't played Guitar Hero in a while, and I had a keyboard and guitar, microphone, and drums and all that. And I traded it all in and got $300 and some in store credit. And I picked up this boxed for like 18 bucks or something. Mega Man X, Chrono Trigger. I just took all my Guitar Hero stuff, cashed in, and got some retro games I wasn't willing to pay top dollar for. Let's get lucky. Alright. Yeah, I had to cheese a little bit by hanging down on that wing. We're getting pretty close. Whoops. We're getting pretty close to the boss I can't beat. I don't know what it is about pattern-based bosses. I just freaking love it. Sometimes they're cheap, but there's just something satisfying about figuring out the puzzle and then executing once you know the strategy. Ah, you're lucky. I would love to see... I would just love to see these games on a CRT with true RGB. I gotta jump, man. I don't remember this pattern. Damn it. A fucking ball. There we go. It's no PVM though. Still. Having component inputs on a CRT be amazing. Yeah, I think the PVMs just do okay. There's probably not a noticeable difference between what you have and a PVM. Unless you get really hardcore. But if it's just for playing, I bet it's the same. These scene changes are really making the stream do funky things. But it seems to come back fine. I'm getting really crappy rolls. It's a good thing I'm not in Vegas. Or I wonder if the dice are only 1, 2, or 3 moves. Maybe there are no 6 move things. Whoa, 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 instant death. Alright. That sucks. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, I have my my CRT does the same thing. It's that got that flat screen. So if you look on the edges, mine warps a little too. But it's definitely good enough. Yeah, flat too. That's funny to say, right? But yeah, mine has that same exact issue. But I've heard that light gun games are a big problem with the quote-unquote flat tubes. But I don't know. I've got an RCA. I think. I forget the True Flat even might be the name. It's one of their later model ones. I've never had any light gun game issues. I don't know. Duck Hunt and Clay Shooting seems to work fine. Hogan's Alley's fine. I gotta say, it makes my heart skip a beat every time I see the screen get all wonky. But it seems to be holding up. Come on. What an unfortunate... I'm not even messing with that. I got an instant death last time. I will be patient. No timer on this stage. There we go. Alright, fine. I don't want to have to do the slide. Watch him go to the other side now. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I know there's no... I don't think there's anything I can do about the signal between the scenes. I'm okay with that. The no signal between them, though, is okay as long as the stream doesn't go down. And I have had no warnings from YouTube. Everything says give me the green bar, so that's totally okay with me. Luckily, it's not happening at all during any sort of gameplay. I want this thing. Yeah. Alright, 154. I have my combo that I want. That's good. Alright, come on. Give me a 3. Oh, this is no gun. I wonder what that would do. There's a 3. I guess we're going to find out. Just like a particularly hard boss. Oh, okay, no gunfight. Alright, that sucks. Like clay fighters. I was at a con last year and I met the... Oh, shit. I met the artist and the owner of the studio that did clay fighters. It was awesome. He was a super nice guy. It was cool. The way they did that game was they actually used real clay models and did photographic stuff, kind of like what Mortal Kombat did, in a way. And he happened to have on him... God damn it. Slides of the models they used to make the game. I don't... Every time I got close to that guy, I got hit. Thanks, man. I put a lot of effort into... God damn, I gotta start all the way over. Put a lot of effort into tweaking OBS and whatnot. So I'm glad that the stream looks really good. It took some tweaking, but I feel like I've achieved my goal so far on my quest to get the best possible signal out of these old consoles that I can. I got really lucky, Sega stuff, and Dustin got a notification when Nick and Steve at Retrovision put their cables on sale, and I got them immediately when they went on sale. So I bought Genesis and Super Nintendo, and then here, like a year later, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time when Video Game Perfection sent out the email saying that there was another batch of these scalers available. Oh, awesome. That's pretty satisfying. I didn't realize I could be that great. Okay. Here, man, I've been neglecting my slide attack too much. Yeah, the 64 clay fighters. What was it? 63 and a third? Playing off that Naked Gun joke, and the fact that everyone called whatever 64. I don't even know how much I would like Clay Fighters today, but my brother and I played so much of it. He was better, which sucks. Time bonus. That was pretty satisfying to slide kick those guys. This is a great little boss rush. You can tell these guys played Mega Man, the developers of this game. Oh, I hit it again. There we go. I credit Sunset Riders for being okay with that slide technique. I would think most people would probably credit Mega Man 3, but I didn't have that game as a kid. Take an item, cool. Could have used some health. Hit it again. This guy doesn't have a health bar. Whoop. Alright. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Pass the gun. I think she's gonna get me. Yep. Oh, weird. I was able to jump over her. Alright, cool. Yeah, these scenes are definitely wreaking havoc right now, but at least this stream is staying up. Oh god, don't roll a 3. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, alright. Next time, just don't roll a 2. Oh, how brutal to go back through. The cleared stages are going to stay clear, but still. Oh god, come on. Whew. I didn't realize I could shoot those bombs. Oh no. Alright. Mega Man Legacy Collection is awesome. I totally agree. It's the best way for me to be able to play 1, which I don't really like that much, 5 and 6. I have 2, 3, and 4 on cart, but damn it! Of course, gonna have that. Alright, maybe I'll get some good rolls and get all the way back. No problem. I just gotta avoid that stupid gun. But I love the emulation on Mega Man Legacy is so good, and the options are great. Did either of you guys get the Disney Afternoon Collection? I'm holding off for now, but I'll probably eventually get it. I'm going to wait for some sort of a sale. Or if it comes to Switch, I will buy it immediately on Switch. Have a good night, Sega Stuff. Yes, we will be in touch soon. Thanks for posting this on Facebook, too. Appreciate that. Come on, no 3. Yes. Oh no! I counted wrong. I counted wrong. Oh, okay. These jump hits are working alright. Ah. It's something so annoying about that flutter punch. Damn it. It's called the Disney Afternoon Collection. It's also released from Capcom, and it has DuckTales 1, DuckTales 2, Chip 'n Dale 1, Chip 'n Dale 2, Tailspin, and Darkwing Duck for the NES. Come on, give me take an item. Let me roll a 1. Let me roll a 1. Come on. Damn it. Yeah, and those are all really good games. Well, I don't really like Tailspin very much. Congratulations, you've completed. Nice place. Good bonus. Maybe you're going to refill my health? Or maybe I won't have to continue and redo that thing again? Wonder what I'm supposed to do with that dice. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, it's just showing me what attack he's going to do. Alright. Keep progressing. Stage clear. Alright. We're going to press on. Thanks for sticking around so long, too, JJ. Really appreciate it. It's been fun having you. Unbelievable. What? I thought that... Oh, no! Oh, my God. I thought that was a gem. Alright, I'm going to give this one more go. But next time I have a game over, I think that's going to be a stream. I've been coming on 2 hours. Oh, how heartbreaking. That was a Castlevania death. I think it was Rondo of Blood. There's some Castlevanias where after you kill the boss, it puts out one additional thing to for you to avoid. That was weird. Whoops. Oh, they go back. Okay, now I see what those do. I thought they were just kind of disappearing. Hopefully watching this will make you want to play some Genesis games, even if you just download an emulator. I really like Vector Man a lot too. I haven't played the second one very much. I've played very little of that, but I really like the first one. I like Sonic 1 and Sonic and Knuckles a whole bunch. 2 and 3 are good as well, but those are my favorites. There's some pretty good sports games on Genesis. Sunset Riders is amazing on Genesis. There's a lot of shooters. I don't have Truxton or Musha or any of those Holy Grail shooters, but those are awesome. Lion King on Genesis is awesome. Aladdin's awesome. Donald Duck Quackshot's awesome. NHL 94, Cool Spot. Surprisingly, Risk. Instead of dice rolls and Risk, you actually have like cannon battles. It's awesome. You fire a cannon and you have to hit your opponent as they're crisscrossing on a screen. And the more, I mean, it still skews in your favor. So if you have a huge army, then you're gonna be harder to kill. But it's cool to have a skill-based thing instead of a dice roll, and it's also very fast. It doesn't take very long to play. Maybe it takes a half hour or so to play a game of Risk on Genesis. Another X-Men's awesome. Rocket Knight Adventure's amazing. Whoops. Oh, I'm aiming for the wrong thing. Oh, that was brutal. Hey, Damaz, what's up, man? Yeah, I remember you having the SNES one, man. I was thinking about you when I started this stream. I was gonna maybe send you something on Twitter to have you critique the audio-visual stuff. And I know you like to nerd out over this, these retro gadgets too. So I've been, god damn it, I've been having a lot of fun getting this scaler to work, and I'm very happy with how it's worked. I cannot get a read on when he's gonna do that bullshit. That's game over, I think. One more try, one more. I'm having fun. One more. Dumbass, you've given me a little motivation. Give it one more go. It says no signal in between cutscenes. It's something with the scaler. I was getting a similar issue with the Elgato software, except it was really rough. OBS keeps the stream going. And the no signal does not happen in the middle of gameplay. It's only happening in between cutscenes. Yeah, that's just something I'm going to have to live with, I think. I know it's a bit annoying. But the stream's not dropping or anything. And let me see. I have I have no dropped frames. And I've been playing this for an hour and 50 minutes. So OBS must approve. Normally when I render like a AAA video game on my PC, OBS just chugs. Because my processor is 4 years old now, or I built my PC 4 years ago. Yeah, so it's probably a little older than that even, so I don't think it was brand new when I got it. It was the latest at the time, but it was like one of those mid-cycle things. Maybe a half a year after it came out. This fucking stage. Man, I got lucky before. You know what? I think what I did last time was it does have scan lines, dumbass, and it allows you to change the scan line thickness depending on how your scaling is working. So right now I'm in double scan line mode, so it's giving like a 480p native signal. My Elgato does not appreciate the 3x scaling functionality that it has. But when you have triple scaling, it works on my monitors and stuff, it just won't capture that way. The third scan line is what determines the thickness, and Dumez, it is the most gorgeous fake scan line you'll ever see. But unfortunately, I don't think the scan lines do very well after processing here and then going through the YouTube compression. But yes, it has glorious scanline options, and it puts them up in increments of 6. So you can have very thick scan lines, which would be at 100%, and then but it starts at no scan lines, then there's like a 6%, a 12%, and it keeps going up from there. So there's a lot of fine tuning depending on what your preference would be. No, I intentionally left them off for stream. I streamed Castlevania 3 a while ago with the AVS and had scan lines on that, and I didn't really care for how the stream looked. In person, though, I loved them, and I've never seen scan lines handled as well as this particular scaler works. Yeah, so sorry to disappoint that I don't have any on the stream. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm choked. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. It was right at the end. I should have just cheesed my way through it. It's a level of the game, this dice thing. And there's a boss at the very end. And then from there, then there's a final stage, I think. I gotta stream some Rocket Knight. That game's amazing. An old friend of the show, James Kaiser, Retro Kaiser, sent that to me all the way from Australia a few years ago, and since it was, I think it's PAL, but there's a Game Genie code that allows it to work flawlessly on an American, and it might not even be PAL. I think Australia still used NTSC, but it might just be region locked. And the region locking is maybe undone by the... Yeah, dumbass, this is like a boss rush stage, kind of like a Mega Man. But... Yeah, I'm not sure which way that went, but Rocket Knight with a Sega Genesis Game Genie will work. To save aggravation, I put a piece of tape on the Rocket Knight and put the Game Genie code on it. It's the only game I'd use the Game Genie for, I think. Oh, that and Kid Chameleon. That game was ridiculous. There is a remote, dumbass. I'm not feeling quite adventurous enough, but I can change the scaler on the fly. So I would be able to turn on the scan lines for you, but I don't want to mess with it right now. But some other time, I will definitely show that feature to you. Or I can do it and show it unlisted just to kind of give you a demo. Oh, I can hook on those. Oh, wild. Okay. Course. Whoa. Yeah, the levels are normally a bit better than this, dumbass. I'm just towards the end of the game, so I've got this boss rush issue. I can just avoid that stupid no gun level. Alright, don't roll a 1. Come on. Anything but a 1. Give me a 3. That's ideal. Damn it! I cannot get his frickin' pattern. Alright, his head's got to be down, or he's going to toast me. Not even that. Alright. Love the Street Fighter OP throw. Oh, I forgot I can slide kick. That'd probably be helpful. I'm not going to get through it because of this stupid fucking stage. God damn it. Yeah, having an EverDrive is amazing. I really should look at getting one of those. Come on, give me a 3, please. Damn it. Yes, the save state in the EverDrive is just incredible. And I'm glad you tried Rocket Knight, man. That's a really, really excellent game. Another really good one is Rystar. Come on, let me get some health. Yeah, like if I had a save state, I'd be able to just cheese through this right now. Come on, give me 2. Alright. Give me another 1. Don't be a dick, game. Yes, thank you, game. Finally, some RNG in my favor. Oh, 2 health? Oh, you game, I want to kiss you. Not that I gave you that much, but still. The last time I faced this boss, he wasn't that tough. Of course, I had a lot more health. I just noticed that cow in the background. Silly. Come on, I'm close. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, now just stay the hell away from this guy. Oh, really? I didn't know there was one. Okay, so that's crap. That killed me on the last run. He's just rocking. I'm trying to throw him. Oh, is that the real one? Alright, sweet. So the mega... Oh. So, Domez says, do not get the EverDrive MD. That one has no save state. There are 2 models, so be careful. It says the Mega EverDrive has save states, but it does not have save states when plugged into a 32X. Not for Genesis games either, so... Oh, you're selling a 32X? I never had one of those. They're more of an oddity to me than anything. Just more curious about them. And the library's small. I believe this is it. Yeah, this is definitely the last stage. I believe it's on my 3DS that I have a save state that starts right here, and I can never beat this level. I can get to the boss, but I cannot get any further. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna cheese him. Stay away and just let the heat seekers go get him. Blue health, alright. weapon. The slowdown is real. Ah! Whoa! Ooh, I needed to... Damn it. Get off me, thank you. I'm gonna stick with my tried and true combo. Hey Apex, this game is Gunstar Heroes on the Sega Genesis. Finally! It's really, really fun. Hey Iceman. Yeah, this is the kind of game that even Nintendo fans were like, okay, that's an awesome game. Like, and I guess what I mean by that is even non-Sega fans are like, yeah, that game's just objectively great. Ah! Nice, man. You said the EverDrive N8 model has save states? Cool. I've thought about getting one of those, but I started collecting a while ago, and I have most of the games that I really want. There's not too many that I'd like to play on the real system. And I did soft mod my Wii a while ago, so I can play. I don't know, like if there's a like Illusion of Gaia or whatever. I don't have that cart because it's crazy expensive. So if I wanted to give a game like that a try, I could use my Wii and have save states and all that. So I can't quite justify pulling the trigger on $100 or so for one of the SD card slot cartridges, but they are awesome. And the ones available at Stone Age Gamer and Retro USB seem like they both are really good. I gotta be getting close to the boss. Gotta hope for some more hearts. The Great Soldier. Yeah, I've never been able to beat this guy. Dice Guy? Is that the guy's name? I think he has like several iterations. I thought I got over him. Whoa, delayed again. Oh my gosh. No, I thought I was gonna swoop again. Ugh. That's crap. So close, but so far away. I'll give that stage one more run. So if I make it through here, I will... This is my last go, no matter what happens. Oh, this laser's seeming powerful as hell now. It was second earlier. Gosh. Getting stuck on those boxes though. Must be there's some nuance to the controls in this game. You can manipulate where weapons go depending on which direction you're pushing, and I do not have this combination figured out very well. I got pretty lazy with that combo I had earlier with the machine gun and the seeking weapon. I need some better drops. I also need to remember to slide attack. Oh, sweet. You get lucky and grab the bombs. I don't like the hand-to-hand combat when I have such awesome projectile weapons. All of this is seeming awesomely overpowered right now. I think I might stick with this for the final boss. Alright. B15, B15. Whoa. 15, alright. A lot of health. I'm gonna stick with this. I don't know, maybe laser machine gun? There's something about that heat seeking I really like, though. Yeah, I'm gonna waste some time here, I realize, but let me get that combo I really want. Yeah, alright, we're gonna press on with this. Hope for the best. Gotta kill these boxes. They seem to drop stuff, but they don't break easily. Yeah. A lot of stuff. That was worth hanging around for. More health, great. This game really shows off what the Genesis is capable of. It's just so awesome. There's definitely some slowdown at times. I'm not saying it's perfect, but man, it's super fun. It's letting me cheese the bad guys real well. keeps tempting with other combos. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, you can definitely tell that, like the slowdown right there. We're kind of at the brink of what the Genesis can do with this game. I need to kill lower boxes, and then not kill myself while I do that. Most of the game is very smooth though, but they got a little carried away here. I don't really mind the slowdown that much, especially in some of the Sonic games. I really appreciated it. Because it's not like it's actually dropping any frames. It still shows you every frame. It just comes out slow. Because I know sometimes I'll have games, like some PC games, now the way that they work, or some of them work, it'll just skip frames to kind of catch up to where it's supposed to be. And this just slows everything down until it catches up. Oh no! How do I... There we go. No! I'm trying to get away from him. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. If I said EverDrive, I apologize. I meant Genesis as well. I cannot believe I'm still freaking playing this. More health. Yes, more health. More health. All right. No, no. 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 Throw me away from it. Those bastards. All right. I'd love to give the AI a bunch of credit for that. Like they were just so smart. They developed this amazing AI system. I forget the name of the developer offhand. They didn't make a lot of games. I'm gonna say something. I'm talking completely out of my ass, so I have no idea if this is true or not. But I feel like I remember hearing this was maybe like the studio's second or third game, and then I think someone may have bought them. I just remember it being like wildly impressive that this was maybe this is their first Sega game. I don't remember. There was something neat about how impressive this was relative to experience on the console. All right, so what I'm hoping for here is this laser box will just sit on top of M. Bison and get him. Finally, it got past him. Ah. I was really timing those jumps very poorly before. Alright. I wonder how many iterations there are, though. 115? Okay. I just had very bad timing before. I'm guessing this isn't the final iteration, if I get past it. That would be amazing. I don't care if it was an easy final boss. I've never beaten this game, and it would be unbelievable to do it on stream. I just got thrown like crazy. I wonder what I was doing before so long that I couldn't execute that double jump. Alright, there's probably one more. I will never die. Maybe he'll die. Maybe it's just a... First game developed by Treasure. Thank you, Apex. First game developed by... And Treasure... Okay, it's a big name. It was their first title. Okay. I've never been this far. I thought that would be the end. Is this Thanos? Okay, I was totally wrong. I thought that this game ended then. This game doesn't have a password system, I don't think. It'd be pretty wildly long to... Wait a minute. Is this the end? Come on, be the end. Be the end. I can't move. I don't know, the music doesn't make me feel like I've hit the end. No, that's a slight change. Made it back safely. I watched everything. Oh, don't worry. I've dug up the small, speedy spaceship for you by pressing the directional button and the jump button. The boosters enable the spaceship to warp through space. So it ends in a shoot 'em up? Seriously? Oh! Okay, never mind. I thought I had the... I'm going super duper... superstars and go crazy with the stacking of the heat-seeking gun, or the enemy-seeking gun. Alright, so I love Gunstar Heroes before starting this stream, and I love it even more now. I had no idea that there's a shoot-'em-up section. On top of what looks like a cyberpunk Star Destroyer. Got 200 vitality. Danger ahead. Timer on how long can I last? I did pretty good there, not getting hit. Yeah, this would be a great game to try for the RetroPie. It is outrageously fun. And with saves, this is a perfect save state game. It's the kind of game that's better with it. It's a long game, there's a lot to it. So you don't have to feel too guilty about cheesing through a save state. Just to kind of experience the game. There's also an easy mode. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I think I picked the right weapon for sure. No, I walked right into that. Damn, dumbass, did you design this? You're really good in Mario Maker with, nice. With manipulating the environment in kind of like a cool way like that. Alright. The Sega Genesis D-pad is certainly paying dividends right now. I'm playing on an old 3-button. It's the kind of, it doesn't have the red on it though. My red original controller busted. This is the one that has like the gray buttons to it, where normally there's red accents. I think this controller would have came with the Model 2 or the Model 3 Genesis. It had way better plastic on the cables. The cable was way stiffer on the controller that had the red accents. This one just has a much more flexible cable. And the extension cables I got off eBay or Amazon or whatever. That's a pretty good cable too from a flexibility standpoint. That was not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a heart. How am I supposed to get through there? I need a lot more hearts than that, though. How am I gonna beat this and the final boss? All right. Nope. They keep making me think I'm gonna be at a boss. The final assault. I already beat a guy that looks like that. Yeah. Early. Oh, the scale is better because I'm in a ship. That's amazing. Yeah, when I fought this before, it was huge. Oh no. Oh my god. That was crazy. I'm playing Apex. I'm on my computer monitor. Alright, I think I'm going to stay true to... I can't believe it's still going. Maybe if I continue, though, it'll continue from this part. No! Oh my god. I've got 2 monitors at my computer, so I can see chat on one monitor, on my main monitor. Then my secondary monitor, I just angle myself towards the screen. Oh, awesome! You don't even the Sega Mega Drive collection on Steam is so good. There's some awesome games in there. Yes, this is definitely a good one to check out there. And I think that adds some of the capabilities that we were talking about. Come on, this is insane. No! No, I tried to duck. Or I tried to dance or do the ground slide. Okay, alright. Guess we're going laser attack. Come on. Health. The close combat I keep forgetting about, but man, is it great when it... That's what I was failing to do. I was jumping instead of... I wasn't hitting down enough on the D-pad and kept jumping into that boss. Yes, the I have a cable from, I think, Blue Rigger that is a DVI to HDMI, and it has enough pins that carries the audio. And on the OSSC, I paid extra to have them put the audio board mod in. But I bought the last batch that doesn't automatically come with the audio board built in. It's just standard now. Oh, I see. Look at that for Genesis. That's incredible. Look at the scaling. I didn't realize I was getting hit from that. Amazing. Yeah. So I've got DVI out of the OSSC, but it's a DVD HDMI cable or DVI HDMI cable. Come on. Show me some fucking credits. No! I've only had the OSSC for a few days now, but so far I am incredibly impressed. It's not designed to work with capture stuff, but it has been. It's been working very well, and it looks incredible on my TV. The scaling is really impressive. Boss vitality. Wait, is music stopping? God damn it, this game doesn't end. But so far I'm very impressed, and for what I need, I think it's going to be a much better purchase for my needs than a FrameMeister would have been. Because this is less expensive, and I only have 2 consoles that have RGB. Like, I don't have an RGB modded 64 or anything like that, so if you can get one and you're patient, I would highly recommend it so far. And if you are a hardcore video nerd about retro stuff, the granularity is incredible with the OSSC. A lot of it's over my head, but I kept pushing buttons and testing until I finally got it to look and behave correctly. I think I beat the game. I think? Did I? No, they're giving me more weapon options. I'm gonna go full bore, super duper tracking starts again. The final battle. You know, this is like the 4th time that they've said final. But with the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, the OSSCs work really great, and that's what I've needed. Yeah, I signed up for a newsletter at videogameperfection.com, and that's where I bought this. They're based out of the UK. Alright, so we got another iteration to get through. Yep. Here we go, alright. Man, that's... It's gonna be health? Yeah, alright. Oh, God. Health? It's alright. This game's absolutely unbelievable. It's gotta be... I wonder if there's like 10 final battles. Oh wait, isn't that the girl I was saving? Plot twist. Gotta use this invincibility frame to slide. Get out of there. Bubbles. Why is there always goddamn bubbles? God. Those are brutal. Certainly not letting me get any hits off. No, no. God damn it. I got, like, picked by a pixel, I feel like. I think I'm gonna go with the laser. Man, what a bummer. Alright. Who knows, maybe this will just work incredibly well, this combo. Alright, that seems fair. I guess I'm choosing him or them. A little slow to anticipate that. Alright, so now I get dude with the gun. Right? Yeah. Sweep the leg, Johnny. It's twice now I've gotten to say that this stream. Alright, come on. I hope this weapon is brutally unfair to this jerk. It's definitely starting that way. Damn it. God, it's brutal! I want him to get back in that sit back and just shoot bullet or bubbles crap. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dead! Alright. Is that the last iteration? Probably not. Another final battle. I'm sure. Never good when they're giving you more health. One orange. Final battle. Orange. Okay. Oh, I gotta rush through all the bosses again. Okay. This weapon's doing a pretty good job of letting me cheese the boss, but I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of them. So, maybe 3 more? Give me health. Don't be a dick. Don't want that. Okay. Alright. Whoa, whoa. Alright, I'm at 108, and it looks like I've got the girl and Thanos to go. What was her big fight? Duck. Shit. Shit, shit! I don't know if that was slowdown or dramatic. Did I get to a cutscene or the game? Damn it. I don't know exactly what happened with that star. Okay, I'm enjoying seeing the bad guy on fire. Ah, but those gems. Okay, they're staying away from him. I walked past. Please. No! Oh, and I didn't go quick enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He who hesitates, right? I mean, this game doesn't quit. $9,000. I've got a good chance, don't I? Alright. If I have to start the full boss rush over, that is going to be the end of the stream. If I get to continue from where I was, I'll keep going. Alright, we're continuing. Let's go to this one. I need to get really good at the wall jumps, I think. 9,000 vitality. We'll see if this maybe does a little bit better bringing that number down. The laser, it did not do well. Oh, I'm supposed to be hitting the gems. Weird, okay. And this guy's just in my way. Gotcha, okay. Whoa. I mean, they're eventually going to go in that guy, and he's going to become enormous, right? Like, that has to happen. Oh, invisible and he teleports? Totally reasonable. Ah. Thought I got away quick enough. I did not. Man, he just snipes me right out of the air. Damn it. I did better that time. I'm gonna see if this maybe does a little bit more damage. So I feel like I can maneuver around for a decent bit of time. If I can just get a lot of cheap shots in. I'm not impressed with how this weapon's working. I don't know. This is doing quite a bit of damage. I feel like I'm down to 6 pretty quickly. Shit, 5,000 when I died last time? Seriously? No, no! Unbelievable! I got so close! Alright, I thought I had it that time. Which one did I like? This one? Okay. This did way better than I was expecting. I had a couple of nice saves there. I just mistimed that fire tail a little bit. Man, 400, that's like 2 hits. Although, you know what? When he starts getting all crazy, I was having really good success just using this and just kind of rapid, like keeping this going. And just maybe trying to stay alive. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Because this gun just is attracted to those gems. And so I don't even have to aim, I just have to try to avoid damage. Which is easier said than done, I suppose. Get off me. I think I need to double up until very end there. This is doing... Nope, I'm switching back. Ooh, I got smoked. Alright. You know, I didn't try this one. Oh. I don't think this was the one I think I did the machine gun. This laser one might be pretty effective. Whoa, I didn't see the green tail yet. That's a tough one to dodge. Come on, good pace. Keep it up. 14, 13, 12. Three, two, one. Final stage clear. Did I do it? Did I beat Gunstar Heroes for the first time? This game has psyched me out enough that I'm nervous. We're gonna miss a little bit of cutscene because of the scale. Oh no, maybe we're gonna see it. Did I get to the credits? I'm hearing some happier music. I've got letterboxing. We have awakened the terrible destructor. Is it not over yet? Oh, that's weird. Alright. What are we gonna do with no weapons? Sorry, that's not weapons. Maybe Ex Machina? Deus Ex Machina? Randy Quaid and Independence Day. The ultimate sacrifice. And the Genesis is freaking out with the scaler right now. I'm missing stuff. Oh, credits! Yes, a great ending with sacrifice from the enemy. Oh, man. Unbelievable. What a great, great game. I would highly recommend playing Gunstar Heroes. It seems like yesterday that I started streaming Castlevania Bloodlines and almost stopped the stream and thought, what the hell, I'm going to stream a little bit more, and did a quick swap, got Gunstar Heroes working, and I beat it. On normal, I didn't even switch it to, didn't switch to easy, which I did play Castlevania in easy. Oh boy, gotta love that twist effect there. That's pseudo mode 7, right? That scaling or whatever, or rotation. I think it's just a parallax trick that they've got going, but man, it looks great. Nazo squared. Huh. I wonder if his name's Nazo. So I gotta let the credits roll. I gotta bask in a victory. Produced by Treasure. There you go, Apex. 1993. God, this game has aged incredibly well. Very well designed game. Lots. You feel satisfied. You feel like a badass because the guns are so good. And there's a lot of variation. So. Alright. Well, I guess that is it. Everybody, thank you. Anyone that's stopped out to watch, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Apex, JJ, Damez, Iceman. And especially big shout out to Sega Stuff. It was awesome having everybody join and interact over the stream. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you later.